Lotus Squad! It's me, Mimi Lotus, and today we're playing Jim Brimstone's Devil Advocate. You guys, we get to play a game where we are the lawyer to Andy and Leyley, and some other characters that you guys will see. But Andy and Leyley, y'all, like, I'm ready to see what they got in trouble for and how we gonna defend them. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. Case 1, State versus Groves. Look at Andy and Leyley, y'all. Alright, just remember what I said earlier. Just stick to that, and you two will be off the hook in no time. Okay, y'all, we got this. I'm gonna be the lawyer. We got this. Court is now in session. Our case today is the State versus Austin. And I'm like, Austin? What happened to Andy and Leyley? But I get it. They can't say names. Austin and Lila? Yeah, Groves. The defendant will be represented by public attorney Jim Brimstone. That's us. Mr. Brimstone, I understand that your client is pleading not guilty to the charge. Damn right they are. They didn't do nothing wrong. That is correct, Your Honor. Very well. Ms. Connor, what is the state's case against the defendant? Yeah, what did they do? We believe that Austin and Lila Groves are guilty of first-degree murder and acts of cannibalism involving their neighbor. We would never. Our client would do that. The two of them were found yesterday afternoon in their neighbor's apartment by the police after they received a noise complaint. So maybe we just checked the home. Like, you don't know the whole story. When they entered the apartment, the two suspects was covered head to toe in the victim's blood. That don't prove nothing. Objection, speculation. How do you know it was blood? That's what I'm talking about. We literally had it tested. Their clothes had blood from the victim on them. How are you so sure? Did you taste it? How do you know what blood tastes like? That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. But I see where he was going with that, but I don't know, sir. What? No, we had our machine. Yeah. What? No, we had our machines examine it and matched it with our DNA database. Oh, so you're trusting a narrative form of vampiric cyborg now? Wow. This attorney is crazy. Your Honor, I'm going to request a motion to dismiss the DNA evidence. We cannot allow vampiric cyborgs to get in the way of serving justice in this trial. Yo, if this passed, like, this gotta be the most like, this is a crazy ass lawyer. Mr. Brimstone, if the substance found on a suspect wasn't blood, then what do you believe it was? Okay, y'all. We know it's not blood because it wasn't blood. It could have been pasta sauce, right? She didn't taste it. She don't know. It's pasta sauce. Okay. It's pasta sauce, obviously. These little goofballs were just making dinner for their neighbor. Isn't that right? Y'all better say yes. Oh yeah, we're making a lot of it. Spaghetti. Well, we also found a knife lodged to the victim's body with both Austin and Lila's fingerprints on the handle. It slips. We just said like spaghetti. We was cutting up the onions and the bell peppers. You know how you gotta make stuff, need fresh ingredients. The victim's bodies had a large stab wound in her abdominal area. Objection, irrelevant. If the knife had their fingerprints on it, that does not mean they used it on a neighbor. That's fact. That's fact. They could have just used that knife to chop up the tomatoes for the pasta sauce, for all we know. See, me and that lawyer, we right here. I said the same thing. Like, you don't know. It's for the sauce. Mr. and Mrs. Groves, where were you at the time of the victim's death? We were in our room. We saw it happen. She invited us over for lunch yesterday. We got to work, and later on an altercation ensued. Things got a little heated, and then the knife ended up in her. How did the knife end up in the victim's body? Okay, so obviously not murder, right? We can say, we're not gonna say seppuku. If y'all don't know, that's like when, like, you say, like, oh, like, you dishonored and you take it and you go like this. But then, like, the victim's fingerprints wasn't on there. So either a burglar or she tripped. I might go with tripped, because I feel like we was cooking, she tripped, and it just so had landed on her like that. Or maybe we could say a burp. But then how did they... Let's go with trip. Let's go with trip. I mean, it sounds crazy, but it could work. Let's see. She tripped. Yes, the victim tripped and knocked the knife out of Lilith's hand and let it into her stomach. What? This caused somebody to fall over in the pot of pasta sauce, covering everyone. It's quite a tragedy, a loss of a life and an excellent meal. Huh? She like, what is y'all trying to tell me? Now we making spaghetti. That doesn't seem very likely. Where's your evidence for this? Your Honor, is eyewitness testimony not enough? You two witnessed this occurred, correct? The knife went in and liquids were flying everywhere. Yeah. Okay, well, let's say that they didn't murder the victim. You said it, I didn't. When police arrived on the scene, Mr. and Mrs. Graves were in the process of devouring the victim's corpse. Cause the sauce got on it. We have body cam footage to prove this. That alone should prove them guilty beyond reasonable doubt. That is true, the footage was gruesome. I could barely watch. Yes, footage of my clients consuming human corpse would be quite damning. If that is what they were doing. Ooh, what were they doing then? I'm ready. Are you implying they weren't eating the victim? Indeed. That's because they were actually eating... We're gonna say meatballs because we got a spaghetti story going on. They were eating meatballs. They were eating meatballs that were spilled onto the victim. What? Think about it. You wouldn't let such a delicious dish go to waste, now would you? The juicy tomato pasta, the aromatic basil. Think of how good that must have tasted. The meat was quite delicious. The body cam footage didn't capture an act of cannibalism. It captured two innocent people enjoying a delicious snack. Yo, that's a stretch. This whole thing is a stretch. That is not a perspective I would have considered. Your Honor, my clients had nothing to do with the death of the victim in this case. It was simply two youngsters making the best of a terrible situation. Nobody can't say nothing. I think we're good, y'all. I rest my case. Okay then, Miss Connors, how would you respond to that? I'm at a loss for words. Very well. If that's all, then I would dismiss the jury for deliberation. Wait, what? Court is adjourned. So did we win? Did we win? Are we not guilty? The jury finds the defendant not guilty! That's what I'm talking about. The defendants walk free. Nice work. Hey. So they didn't kill the neighbor. They went over there for, you know, lunch. They had spaghetti. She tripped and fell. A knife got on her. The sauce spilled all over her. Right along with the meatballs. And they wasn't consuming her. They was consuming the meatballs that, you know? Oh my gosh. This is the gambler from, oh, I can't think of the name now. Give me a second. Took me a long time to figure it out. Buckshot. Yeah, this is the dealer from Buckshot, y'all. Yo, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Yo, I'm sorry I'm late. Whoops. Sorry. I have like a huge hangover right now. A little too many margaritas last night. No worries. All good, man. Okay. I don't know how we're going to defend him from killing people, but technically it's not a contract, so it wasn't his fault. Court is now in session. Our first case today is the state versus the gambler. Once again, the defendant will be represented by public attorney Jim Brimstone. Yeah, because we out here. We getting it. Great. Not that guy again. Don't get mad because we getting cases dismissed. Girl, calm down. Not guilty, I assume? But of course. Correct, Your Honor. Alright then. Ms. Connor, what is the state's case against the defendant? Very well, Your Honor. The state conducted a police raid at an underground nightclub last week. In the establishment, there was a plenitude of illegal activities occurring, such as drug trades, prostitution, and gambling. Crazy stuff going on. And Mr. Gambler here was one of the culprits. You can probably guess what they were doing. No, I don't know. It was no ordinary gambling, however. No, he was gambling on people's lives. Russian roulette. That's crazy. What a statement she just made. They could have just been playing a harmless game of poker. That's what I'm talking about. A photograph taken at the scene clearly displayed a gun on the table. This evidence what was occurring. Wait. A gun on the table doesn't mean anything. He could have had it there for protection. But what type of gun was it? Russian roulette simply played with a revolver. There was no revolver there, was it? It was a... Wait. It was a shotgun, wasn't it? Okay, y'all, we gotta play this smart because Russian roulette is done with the 6 bullets, right? That was a shotgun, so technically speaking, yeah, it was a shotgun. That wasn't the same thing. A grenade just sounds crazy. It doesn't make sense. Why you have a grenade sitting on there? I don't know if we're gonna win this one, y'all. This one might be a little harder. I'm gonna say shotgun. It was a shotgun. You can't play Russian roulette with a shotgun, therefore that was not what occurred. Actually, you can. There's a special system involved by using blank shells. Uh-oh. I think I fucked up. They're randomly inserted into the gun, simulating the effects of an empty cylinder. Dude, we're not supposed to say that. Why would you say that? Oh, whoops, sorry. So you admit to using the gun to take the lives of others as a form of gambling? Of course not. My client was simply showing off his vintage collectibles to his... Yeah, I totally was, LOL. Dude, like, you're gonna get us caught. Whoops, me and my big mouth. Huh, so you meant to use a shotgun in variants of Russian roulette. Is there a reason you don't use a standard revolver? I like the higher stakes. It's much harder to survive a point-blank shotgun blast. Well, we lost this case, y'all. No gray area. You're either dead or you're not. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We lost. How many lives have you claimed with this sick, twisted game? 0, Your Honor. My client has never killed anyone before. Really? Correct me if I'm wrong, but pointing a gun at someone and shooting sounds a lot like murder. Indeed, if Mr. Gamble does this for a living, then that would make him a serial killer. Whew, how's this not a murder? Fake bullets! We're using fake bullets! Damn, okay, we fucked up. Evidence proves that there are real bullets. Your client has admitted to that as well. Okay, so it's not fake bullets. Skills? Okay, let's go with skills. No! Or however, if skills involved with that defeat the whole point of gambling. Okay. This is the last one. Luck issues. Whew, okay. Quite simply, it's an issue of luck, Your Honor. My client does not pull a trigger with the intent to kill, only to see the desired outcome. He is merely a vessel for the will of the universe. That's a crazy ass statement. Can't argue with that. Besides, those participating in the game signed a waiver beforehand. They knew what they were getting into. Therefore, my client is not liable for the deaths of others. That is true. Objection. Waivers are not applicable if gross neglect. Objection. Waivers are not applicable if gross negligence or intentional harm is involved. I would agree that as a part of the game, intentional harm is the desired outcome. That's how you win, right? No, not necessarily. You can also win by your opponent shooting themselves, which is not intentional harm by my client. Exactly. This is getting nowhere. Mr. Gambler, let me ask you a question. In the evidence that was submitted, there were 4 shells found inside the gun. Out of those 4 shells, which one did you intend to fire at your opponent? Oh, this is some fucking bullshit, bro. I'm gonna go with 2. I hope 2 wasn't live. Oh, God. Let's go with 3. I heard enough. The jury is released for deliberation. Court is adjourned. I think we lost that one. Oh, I knew we lost that one. Okay, so now we back at the shell part, right? So I did 3 and 3 was wrong. I'm gonna do 4 and see what happens. 4 was a live round. That means you intended to fire a live round. Okay, so 1 was live too. Okay, then it's 2. I've heard enough. What? Whoa, we got it. Okay, the 3rd. According to evidence, the round was a blank, so you intended to fire a blank. Of course I did. Sounds pretty innocent to me. Your Honor, this does not prove the suspect's innocence. It proved it to me. He was literally running an underground gambling arena, actively involved in the deaths of other people. Dozens, possibly even hundreds, are dead because of this man. That's not for you to decide, Miss Connor. Right? I know, it's just... Mr. Brimstone, do you have any other evidence You like to present? No, Your Honor. I rest my case. Very well. The jury is now dismissed for deliberation. Court is adjourned. Give me not guilty. Give me not guilty. How? Oh, we got it this time. I don't know what I did differently, but we got it. So that's cool. All right, not guilty. Defendant walks free. Nice work. Okay. Bam Bam. Or Bam Bam. Okay. So then they called me a week later, all like, dude, all of my limbs are gone. What the hell? And I was like, damn, hope you have insurance because that's going to cost you an arm and a leg. The joke was pretty bad. Ha, wow, dude, that's insane. Yep. Anyway, that's how I lost my law license. Wait, you don't have a license to be a lawyer? Court is now in session. Our case today is the state versus, is it Bam Bam? Gordon O. Bam Bam, correct. Yet again, represented by Public Attorney Jim Brimstone. Been a busy week for you, huh? Indubitably, Your Honor. Look how she looks so stressed. Let me guess, your client is innocent in this case. Your Honor, I believe that everyone is innocent until proven guilty. And I can assure you, I would not be proving my client is guilty. I certainly will. You can certainly try. Objection. Nobody asked. Ms. Connors, you may now present the state's case against the defendant. A few days ago, the police investigated an abandoned building that was originally for kindergarten. Okay. Mr. Bam Bam is the owner and the main mascot for the kindergarten, was still living there when they discovered him. Okay, what did he do? When investigating the facility, they discovered a large facility with an underground network of tunnels and rooms seemingly infinite. There were rooms filled with scientific equipment and lots of large containers of a substance called duvanium. This is not something that should be directly under a school for children. Objection. Irrelevant. How can you be certain the kindergarten facility are connected? Murals of Mr. Bam Bam and other mascots for the kindergarten were plastered across the facility at every turn. They own it. Why wouldn't they have it on there? Come on now. Stop it. At this point, you're really trying to find something. You're reaching. You're reaching. It was almost comical how related the two are. That is very odd. Why would there be such a large structure under the kindergarten? We could say government project. We could say aliens. Playground is not it. Evil stuff is not it. So, is government or aliens? I'm gonna say it's government project. Damn it! Evidence did not show any signs of government involved. Okay, so fucking aliens. Aliens, really? Okay, evil stuff. Okay. All right, it had to be a playground. I didn't know. All right, here we go. So it's definitely a playground. It was just a large playground for the kiddos to run around in. Bullshit. That was not a safe environment for children at all. Police found large bottomless pits that had platforms which required jumps children could not make. Sounds like an average playground to me. He ain't lying though. Them playgrounds be crazy. There was also these creatures lurking around in darkness. Investigators believe that these creatures were previous employees of the kindergarten transformed into hideous monsters. What? You gotta prove that one. Oh, now that's just rude. And a little bit racist if I might add. Like, we're right here, dude. Miss Connor, please do not make any rude remarks in this courtroom. Have some respect. Exactly. Okay, let me ask you this, Mr. Bam Bam. Did you transform your employees into monsters? Objection. Leading. That's right. Your Honor, objection sustained. Mr. Bam Bam, did you used to be a human? I was, yes, we all were. It was an accident with the duvanium. What were you planning on using duvanium for? Marketable plushies. I think that's it. That's it. Marketable plushies. Correct. The duvanium was being used to give everyone a living, breathing plushie. Everyone needs a friend, right? Imagine having a teddy bear that can walk and talk and sing. Yeah, hush. Where are you going with this? Shh. They don't need to know about the pancreas. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. This is obviously just coming up with lies on the spot. That's all this bloke has done for the past few days. Just lie and lie. I'm going to file a motion for a retrial. There is a factual evidence of serious felonies being swept under the rug. Miss Connor, do not let personal opinion get in the way of court proceedings. Personal... Look at the fucking evidence. Oh, okay, Miss Connor, calm it down some. There is a body cam footage suspect chasing down a police officer that tried to eat him. How does this not prove some beyond a reasonable doubt suspect is guilty? Mr. Bam Bam, what were you doing in that video? He wanted a hug. He's not eating him, not torturing. He just wanted a hug. God, Your Honor, my client just wanted a hug. He was trapped in facilities for so long, he missed having company. Yes, my client might appear to have horns and sharp teeth, but they are truly darling on the inside. Because deep down, they're still human. Yeah. Rest my case. Okay, Ms. Carney, further evidence you'd like to discuss? I'll take it as a no. The jury is not supposed for this deliberation. Court is adjourned. No. What? No. No. This is all wrong. The evidence in this case proves that Thing is guilty. I'm not going to let the justice system take me down like this. And if it is, then I'll take it down with me. Whoa, what the fuck? Mr. Connors, please put I guess it's supposed to be Miss Connors, please put the gun He was not guilty, but who she shot the judge? Wait, State versus Connors? Are we no. Phew, man, what a week, huh? Surprised you weren't able to find a better lawyer. Guess you're stuck with me again. Don't worry, I got you covered. Dang, what a crazy ending. Alright, y'all, so that was Jim Brimstone's Devil's Advocate. This game was so freaking good, you guys. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and let me know down below in the comments. Don't forget to blow up that like button if you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button while until Lotus. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. I'm